Alright, what's up, Kyle? It's another longer video. It's been 2 weeks since last time again. Sorry for not being able to do this before. It's like 2 in the morning right now, and I'm not even at work. I'm just at home trying to make this video, make it live so you can see. And also, sorry if the microphone is kind of bad. But I'm shooting in a different or in some different angles, just like prolonging this posing session just to get a better overview of how things actually look. Also got myself a new camera for the trip coming up in Austria, and that's exciting. Hopefully, I'm gonna document and film and make some content while I'm down there because that's something I've always wanted to do. But I also want to learn how to do it, like use software programs and shit like that. So that's why I did it. But this is like as natural as it can be when it comes to like lighting, and also the camera is spot on. No filters whatsoever, just like a picture profile on the camera, but it shouldn't be doing too much. And this is honestly like what my kind of physique is going to look like once we hit 170 pounds. This was 171.8 this morning. And I think we're going to like just whoosh down to 170 pretty soon. So not really too happy about that the love handles is still there, and you're gonna see like my skin is kind of loose, but it might just be like me having kind of fucked up expectations from the get-go, like when I see Christian Guzman and all of these like people on YouTube and how they look like at 170 pounds, and then I'm not like nothing close to that, you know. But you never know what these people on YouTube might be taking of performance enhancing drugs. But let's just assume they're naturals. I guess, yeah, they're trained more than me, but at the same time, when you see like how shredded they get, and opposed to like how my body looks like, I guess it's kind of a like a bummer almost. But there's nothing like there's not much we can do except just work, and I'm kind of proud of where we've gotten, and now we know that I'm kind of looking pretty decent at 170 pounds. Um, Especially I think if we add size to the upper body, I think like next time we cut, we should aim for that 170, but just look way better. Because my legs are like they're pretty good. Not really sure if we've lost size after we started or after we stopped doing squats. Maybe we've lost some size, but um, I'm not really too scared of that because they're gonna come back once we start hitting them on a surplus, and they're not really a priority as of now because my body responds pretty well to leg training. But as you can see, like my traps are pretty thin, my neck is pretty thin. This pose is looking pretty decent on me, but I have some weak points, or like especially like the trap region and chest region, and I'm pretty sure you can point that out yourself and probably give a more objective eye on it and what we should be working on. But super excited to start adding some meat on the bone finally, because god damn it, I'm fucking tired. It's been a while, and like I remember we talked about after the last cut, oh shit, it's not, or we're gonna like take it slow and probably have like 2 or 3 refeeds a week. Well, that didn't happen. So the last, yeah, like 15 pounds from 185 to 170 now has been tough. But I think like most of it is because we've kind of, or especially I have like kind of put a time frame on it, because I'm pretty sure we could have been at like 2,300, maybe even 2,400 calories, losing between half a pound and a pound a week, and do just fine. But we're really pushing this when I'm down to like 1,800 to 2,000. But at the same time, I'm pretty much losing 1.5 pounds, being this lean. So it's pretty aggressive, but I'm happy we did it. And I'm not like, yeah, I talked about it that I wasn't like too happy about how I'm looking, that I still have those love handles and shit like that. But I'm still happy that I had the determination to hit that 170. It just proves like you wrote to me. It proves that I know how to grind, and it proves that I know how to stay dedicated, even though it's like even though I love eating food and I think it's a big part of life and that's what I enjoy doing. But it's like knowing for myself that I am able to do it, and I don't think I've ever have this long of a cut like going into the future, because I'll be more aware of where I should be, and that's probably between 170 and 180. So like going to 215 pounds, which I believe was the heaviest it was. I know in the spreadsheet it says 211, but I'm pretty sure it was a bit heavier than that. It's just Yeah, sure. I could hit that weight, but that's like bulking for 4 years instead of like 18 months, if that makes sense. So I'm super happy about starting to add some muscle because, um, yeah, I look decent, I guess, but like you know that my body is like long arms, and my like what's it called? Like wrists and limbs, I guess, are pretty small. So it makes a good illusion once we put enough muscle on it. But as of now, sometimes I don't even look like a lift. So let's say I wear something in large, for example, right now. It doesn't look like a lift, but I believe if we keep adding some meat to this frame or to those genetics that I've been given, I think we can look pretty good. Like one example is Chris Jones. He has like super small wrists. I guess that dude is like 5'6" and I'm like 6'1". But if we just put enough work in and eat the right food and stuff like that, and put the meat on, I think we might get an impressive physique in maybe a year or even two. Um, like if we do the right kind of stuff, because I guess I'm like intermediate, especially like strength wise, but there's still so much I can learn, especially like managing fatigue and how to progress and how to program for that. But that's where I have you, and I need you to help me out there, and hopefully we can make up a plan. So this is maybe the last video, or maybe not. I'll give one more before leaving to Austria. I'll update you once I get down there on what we can do, like in terms of machines and stuff like that. Because yeah, 4 days a week is probably gonna be my aim. Um, but yeah, we can talk about that once that comes around. As you probably can't tell, I'm not really having an agenda. I'm just talking about whatever I want to talk about, whatever feels right in this moment. Um, but yeah, so 19th of or 18th of August now will be my last day officially on the cut. And I'll do as last time, I'll probably bump the calories up to 2,700. Probably won't be counting everything, but honestly, I'm not doing that either right now. I'm just like, you would hate me for saying it, but I'm pretty much eating the same every day, and I know how much calories is in like 1 pound of ground beef and stuff like that, right? Or lean beef. So I'm just counting it in the head and keeping it between 1,800 and 2,200 because honestly, it's been going well, and I'm just eating the same foods pretty much day in day out, rice and beef, and some vegetables here and there, and pickles and stuff like that, just to add a bit of flavor. Um, but yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, so once we're done, I'm probably you don't need to make a program for that 1 week where I'm just basically gonna chill. I'm just gonna start eating in a surplus and just lift for fun, and then we can get back to the programming, I guess, once I get down to Austria with a fresh program and a fresh mindset and just a rested body. Because right now it's kind of beaten, both like mentally, even though mentally it's pretty good. At like at this moment, I felt pretty good doing these pull-ups. Finally, with some weight, that felt fucking awesome. And it felt quite easy. It was a good day. Got a lot of rest or sleep right before that. But where was I? Fuck. these graveyard shifts making me like getting dementia and shit like that. But yeah, just gonna chill for 1 week, train whatever I want to train, um, and then go to Austria, or I'm gonna go to Vienna first for 3 days. Just relax, not gonna lift, just gonna walk a lot, and then I'm gonna go to where I'm staying, which is Graz, which is a city from where Arnold Schwarzenegger is from, which is pretty cool. So soon you'll be seeing me in California, probably, hopefully. And yeah, that's what I had to say. I'm tired, man, so I'm sorry that this rant was pretty useless for you, but hopefully something I said made sense, and hopefully you can answer something back with whatever you got. So awesome, man. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.